Hi everyone. So today I'm back with another video, and in this video I'll be talking about how to deploy your own voice AI agent without writing a single line of code. Basically, how to create an actual phone agent for your own type of business without needing or having any technical knowledge on writing code or doing programming itself. So in this video I'll do a brief breakdown on how you can actually get started with building your own personal voice AI agent that can run 24/7 for your business and have to take in appointments, handle schedulation, reschedulation, appointment bookings, or even just handle simple tasks such as answering questions, answering FAQs. So without further ado, I'll just start. So this video will be just talking about uh, how to build voice AI agents, and it's meant for business owners as well as non-technical founders who have no idea on or have no technical expertise on writing code but still want to create a working voice AI agent for their own business. So what does no code really means? So no code means that no code does not mean that it does not think, because an actual voice AI agent will still think, but then it will think strategically and has clear objective as well as thoughtful design. However, so what the no code really means is more of um you do not need to know any technical expertise. You do not need to know any form of language or Python or C++ or that. So, and no code also does not mean no programming, because you will not be able to write the code. You will need to write the code, debug errors, or even needing to manage any technical infrastructure. But then you still have to know how to have a visual builder. You need to know how to visualize how you're going to build things from the start to the end, how you want the voice AI agent to behave, how you want it to sound, how you want it to interact with the customers, etc. So these are just of the three core framework that involves in a voice AI agent. So the three main frameworks are basically voice input, the brain, as well as the voice output. So it will be from the left to the right, as you can tell from the screen. Voice input meaning to put in a voice to talk to the AI itself. So you capture and convert your spoken words into text through some form of transcription so that the AI can understand. This speech to text layer will then handle the accents, the background noise, as well as speech patterns to understand what you're saying and convert it to natural language. And as well as for English, for the brain to recognize what you're trying to say. So moving on to the AI brain, it processes your conversation, your intents, retrieve the information, and decides how to respond to whatever they have said. So this is where our business logic and intelligence live. So after the brain actually processes what you have said and already has a desired output, it will then go to the voice output. So it will be text to speech. So you convert your AI responses back into natural sounding speech so that the AI can use to talk back to you. So these modern text speech engines create a remarkable human-like voices so that customers can trust it more. So these are the tools that actually help you to do the heavy lifting for you so that you don't need to write a single line of code. So there are three different types of things, mainly voice platforms, AI platforms, as well as automation connectors. So start with the first one, voice platforms. Voice platforms basically handle your whole voice in the app itself. So wherever voices that you create, whatever prompts that you have, they will all usually be in the voice platform itself. It will be where you book the voice agent itself. So inside the voice platform, it will actually help to handle your phone call, speech recognition, and voice synthesis. So help to see whether if let's say you want the voice to sound more human-like, this is where you use the voice platform to do so. So examples include Vapi, Blunt AI, and Retail AI, which are designed for voice interactions. And they help to manage call routing and telephony, convert speech to text, as well as provide natural sounding voices. Following up next will be the AI platforms, which power the intelligence behind the responses. Going back to the next slide, the previous slide I talked about AI brain. So it's similar to an AI platforms where what we are using this time will be the large language model, which is OpenAI GPT. Or you can use other language models such as Anthropic Claude or Google Gemini to understand the context as well as generate the answers. So in this AI platforms, what it basically does is that it process your natural language, access your knowledge base as well as make intelligent decisions, and as well as moving all these questions, all these information back to the voice platforms that they can use. Lastly, we have the automation connectors, which link your voice agent to other business tools. So tools such as Zapier or Make.com actually helps to connect your calendars, your CRMs, your databases, and more. So why is this good is that it helps you to sync with your calendar for booking. If let's say customers were to ask you whether is this time available for booking, and then you just happen to see that this meeting, this time slot is actually booked up, the AI can actually retrieve the information. If let's say they realize that the meeting is already booked and the time slot is already taken up, it can actually retrieve back the information and tell the customer or tell the patient that that particular slot is already booked up and they have to maybe choose like a different slot instead. So this helps to up and another thing they can do is they help to update customer records as well as trigger workflow automatically. So when one flow triggers, it can trigger the next. And this is something like what the receptionists do. For example, let's say collect customer details. After collecting customer details, then we need to put inside the Gmail or we need to send an email back to them to confirm their appointment or confirm their reservation depending on what you're trying to achieve in your business. So next one is how everything connects together in a voice AI flow. Firstly, how the caller will actually initiates a call with your own business number and you will call to your voice platform itself. So when you call to your business number, the business number will be tied to your voice platform where it will capture a speech and convert the speech to text. Then after it converts the speech to text, the AI will read the text using the AI brain such as a large language model. It process the request as well as generate the responses. And after it generate the responses, it will pass over back to the voice platform, which is the whatever voice platform they use, and it will output the natural voice itself. So this entire cycle happens in a few seconds, usually about 3 to 4 seconds, and it creates a seamless conversations that feel natural as well as responsive. And then behind the scenes, the chosen platforms actually handle the technical complexity, so you don't need to touch any line of code at all. So what you can actually configure in a voice AI platform, there are four things that you can consider mainly. Firstly is AI prompts, the voice style, the knowledge base, as well as the actions. So starting with the first one, AI prompts. In the AI prompt, you can actually describe your agent's personality, the knowledge you want to give it. Let's say your knowledge of your company's details, so that it knows what to say. If let's say ask us to address your company, they're able to give the right information, as well as conversational guidelines. These instructions set the shapes and how it will respond to the customers itself. And as well as the voice style. What kind of voice do you want it to sound like? Do you want it to sound more human-like? Do you want it to sound more robotic? What kind of personalization you want to give for the voice itself? So this includes the gender, the accent, the speaking pace, as well as the tone. So selecting a voice needs to match your brand personality as well. Next one will be a knowledge base where you upload your FAQs, your company information, your product details, policies, as well as business information, so that the AI can actually get trained with a knowledge base and can act like an agent that works for the business as well. So this AI reference your content to provide accurate answers and does not hallucinate. Next one will be actions, which is the last one. It will define what your agent can do, the scope of the activities that it should be doing, such as transfer call, book appointments, send confirmations, or update real-time records. And it's just depending on what kind of task that you want the AI to do. Next will be simple real use cases. So there are three different use cases. There are actually tons of different use cases, but here I'll just give three. Mainly answer common FAQs. They handle FAQs about hours, services, pricings, availability. And the thing about that is that it's available 24/7 and there's only any human intervention. Next to the book appointment, where you can check availability, schedule appointments, set confirmation as well as sync to your calendar system so that the customer will to ask whether which time and date is available, you can retrieve the calendar system and able to retrieve out what are the dates that are offered or what are the dates that are free. And lastly, the transfer urgent call. This recognizes priority situations and seamlessly transfer to the right team if needed. So this is the last slide. I've come to the end of this small brief session on how to do an AI voice agent without writing a single line of code. If you want to know a more step by step on how to actually create your own voice AI agent using a no code build, do comment down below. Drop down a comment, no code, and I'll send you over a template or an implementation guide with a platform recommendation, self tutorials, and how you can get started on building your first voice AI agent for your business. If you want more deep down guidance on how you can actually build voice AI agent for your business, or want to just know more about voice agents, how you can build them, how you can actually integrate your tools, whatever tools that you use into your own system, into your own company, to let me know, to or you can just make a call with me and you can speak further as well. That's all I have, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.